Oh hey, oh hey, oh hey. So it is late night, but we're gonna style this hair before we go to bed. Something quick, something simple. Let's just get into it. So the two products I'm using today is Miche's leave-in conditioner, and I'm also using the Texture ID styling cream. Both of these are thick in consistency and very creamy. I love the moisture that Miche gives me, and I haven't really used Texture ID a lot, so we're gonna try it out. So obviously I'm starting with the leave-in conditioner as my foundation, and I'm distributing it all throughout my hair with my hands. I'm not using a wide tooth comb or a brush. I'm literally just freehanding it because my hair is already detangled since I detangled it in the shower. Now you can always use a wide tooth comb and or a brush after you apply the product to really get in there and make sure that it's all in every single strand. But for me, this is enough and will do. So after I am done, I'm going to go in with the Texture ID styling cream, and I'm going to be applying a nice amount. As you can see, it is very creamy, but it's also not going anywhere unless you touch it. So I'm grabbing a nice amount and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing. So to not bore you, I'm going to be speeding through this process, but I'm literally just doing the exact same thing that I did with the leave-in conditioner. Let me know if you ever try this method when applying product to your hair, or do you just like to do it in sections? Now that that's taken care of, I'm actually going to be going and splitting my hair in half. I really wish I had my rat tail comb, but I couldn't find it. So this little makeshift wide tooth comb, rat tail comb will do. And also, now that my hair is shorter, even though it's growing, I find that when I'm making styles like this, or let's just say creating styles like this, I have to use hair ties because the hair is just all over the place and I lose a lot of time trying to part my hair since I don't separate it with a hair tie. So the first things first, make sure that you separate your hair. Boom. And now we can work with the top. So I'm going to be going in with my brush and literally just brushing it up, making sure that it is nice and slicked down. Even though I am going to be putting this area in a nice top knot, I am going to make sure that it is not too tight. You don't want to create bumps. You don't want a headache. I love this style because literally half of your hair is out in a protective style, and then you have this style here that's also protected as well. That's a crusty bun for me, but it will be fixed in the morning. So when it comes to the back, I wanted to do chunky twists, and then I ended up doing smaller twists. Either way, it's going to look beautiful as long as you make sure that when you are two-strand twisting, you are two-strand twisting your hair nice and tight, and you're making sure that when you reach your ends are nice and smooth. If you feel you have a knot on your ends, or if you feel that your ends are dry, don't be scared to wet it. Don't be scared to apply extra product, because if it looks nice and juicy when it's wet, it will look nice and juicy when it dries. So just like in this section, I felt some tangles, so I used my brush, I brushed it out, and then I continued with the twist. So I have plenty of videos on my channel, 2-strand twisting, flat twisting, and 3-strand twisting as well. So make sure that you guys check them all out. But for this simple style, I am just doing a simple top knot, and the back is in a 2-strand twist style. As you saw, the parts were not perfect. That was more of like a slanted thing I had going on, but you will see in just a minute that once I am done, you can't even see that my hair was parted all crazy, because the top layer masked what I had going on down in the bottom half. So as you can see here, you don't see that the back was twisted all crazy. All my twists look nice and juicy, no frizz whatsoever. So before I officially end this style and start working on my edges, I wanted to just redo the front, and so I am just slicking it back yet again. And this is something that I will do in the morning again if I don't like my top knot, or something you can do as well. So the most important part is making sure that the back is done, and the front can be done in 2 seconds once you wake up in the morning. So as you can see here, I'm literally just 2-strand twisting my hair, making sure that it looks better. And I am just securing it with a hair tie. Now for my edges, I am not going to use gel. I'm not going to use edge control. I found that I like using the same product on my edges that I use on my hair, especially if I want to be a little lazy. What I found about this Texture ID cream is that it does provide some hold. So using a lot to give you hold will work. It'll still give you that creamy, moisturized feel, but it'll also provide some hold. So I thought that was a nice little benefit. And this is it. This is the final look. This is the final style. I know that I will definitely have to redo this little top bun, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a quick little 2-strand twist if it doesn't come out like this or better in the morning. And we call it done. So I'm gonna give you a 360 look. Since I have tried this hairstyle before I big chopped, I actually really love it on longer hair, but that's just my preference. It's still cute though. Let me know if this is a style that you would wear. Again, like I said, one thing I really love about this style is that it's a double protective style. You have the top knot at the top, and then you have your 2-strand twist, nice and juicy. It's protected, and you're good to go until you want to take them out. So with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing night, and you'll see me in the next video.